What is up, guys, and welcome to the Q&A. 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 What they do, and welcome to Q&A. Give me your shoes. I think somewhere along the way I lost myself. That wasn't totally planned. I felt like the beginning ones were just so dead, and I had to spruce it up a little bit. I had to put a little spice, put a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of fresh ground pepper, a little bit of garlic salt to give it some taste. Okay, I'm gonna stop now talking about food. I've been testing a bunch of recipes for HGR. Hey, welcome to the Q&A, and let's get started. First question, can you be a dolphin again? I haven't done that in a long time. No one's gonna get that joke. Why did you make me do that? What kind of awards / achievements will you get for map completion on the new maps? Well, I think it's first going to be more of the same. Maybe 2 exotic weapons or 2 exotic armors, and of course you're going to get mastery point. But I wonder how hard it will be to do map completion on the new maps, and since there isn't any hearts, well, they haven't confirmed that. I don't know if someone's gonna tell me in the comments, oh, you haven't read this little smidget little line in their interview. Oh, they obviously said, you know, there's gonna be no hearts in here. Well, if they only have points of interest and stuff like that, I would think that they would have points of interest very high, or in certain areas where you can only get by leveling up the mastery points, like in hidden areas for the lure mastery track and hidden areas for the glider mastery track when you level those up. What did you have for dinner last night? I was trying out a new recipe. I've been wanting to try this out, but I haven't, because I was like, cauliflower. I've eaten cauliflower pizza before. You know, I used to hate cauliflower. I used to really hate cauliflower, and once I made it into a pizza, I was just like, okay, this is kind of good. This is kind of good. So I tried the mashed potatoes cauliflower, and it came out okay the first time, and it came out even better the second time, and it only took, I don't know, like 15 minutes. You know, I boiled it for 10 minutes, threw it inside the blender, that's it. That's it. Put a little seasoning and stuff, and then I was done, and it tasted really good. My wife liked it so much, and it's hard to get her to eat healthy. My wife, she's gonna kill me. My wife liked it so much that she said it was the best potatoes she has ever tasted. Mashed potatoes she has ever tasted. I was like, come on, now you're just overpraising me now. Well, better than just regular mashed potatoes? And she was like, yeah. I was like, whatever. What do you think Heart of Thorns is? Is it a relic? Is it some type of artifact? I was looking at the question. I wish I should have like a panel right here that I can actually see the question. Upgrades. No, I can deal with this for now. Anyways, I think it's gonna be a mask. The Heart of Thorns. You know, Majora's Mask just came out, and it's heart-shaped with some thorns on the side. I'm just saying, they already ripped Jurassic Park. Psh, boom. Majora's Mask. And you can see, you know, Ritlock come out of the mist, and he's going to be wearing a mask, you know, and then he's going to take that off, and then he's going to have a blindfold because, you know, double impaired vision, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good. It's going to be cool. What item would you like to see in the Black Lion chest? Mounts. Next question. How many mastery tracks would you like to see at launch? This is complicated because I don't want just mastery tracks. I kind of want it to be, I want more juicy mastery tracks, and maybe if it's less mastery tracks, it's fine, but more juicy mastery tracks instead of filler mastery tracks. Like, I don't want a mastery track for, you know, Gadarin Fields where we can kill more centaurs faster and stuff like that. Just an example. I don't want just a bunch of those filler mastery tracks. I want, you know, mastery tracks to be something. You know, definitely they have to have points that you can put stuff into, but I feel Like, it has to mean something, like the lore, like the Explorer one, like all the ones they're adding for Magumba. I want them to mean something, not just be mastery tracks, you know, just stuff that you just put stuff. I don't want it to lose its value. So I would love, I mean, I feel like I'm asking too much when I ask for 20 different mastery tracks. If they had this planned out from, you know, from a year ago, hopefully they thought of like 20 juicy mastery tracks that really affect your game. That is like, oh man, what should I choose? Should I go for the glider right now? Or should I go for the lore right now? Should I go for the legendary right now? Or man, I do kill those champions in, you know, Queensdale. I wonder if I want to kill those faster or get better drops by going in this mastery track. I want that feeling. That's what keeps you playing the game. And that's what makes you feel rewarded for just playing the game, because you're going to be earning these mastery tracks everywhere. So that's the stuff that's missing. That's why I'm excited for Hot. That's why I'm excited. The mastery tracks is my #1 thing. Everything tied to it. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great if they just nail it. I'm just hoping that they nail it. If ANET implements new dungeons and raids to Guild Wars 2, do you think they'll go back to old content to you know, just redesign those and make it better and fit into the, I guess, the new game, you know, because the game changes. MMOs always constantly change. It's way different than it was 2 years ago. Some people argue that it should have been like this 2 years ago, but this stuff takes time. Not that I'm defending it. Okay, I'm getting into dislike territory. Let me just back off and hide. Oh, hold on. Be right back. If they do add in raids, or I guess what people are speculating now is guild raids or some type of guild dungeon raids, hopefully not open world with all that lag. They do that. They said that they're just not really into messing with the dungeons right now. I don't know if something has changed on the forums where people have like did a big backlash and Colin was like, you know, we're working on it, kind of what like they did with SAB. I don't know if they've done that. I haven't used the guild the dev tracker in a bit, but they said they're not working on it right now. So maybe once they keep putting new content in, because they say that they're focusing on the new content. They're focusing on trying to get more stuff for people to play, and that's why they did the mastery system and stuff like that, so people can be happy. Once people are happy, I think that's when they will go back and actually redesign some of the old stuff. But I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, to be honest. Maybe they might do some little changes here and there, but I don't think that's their focus right now. No, sadly. I don't know about sadly. I don't know. Do I miss the old dungeons? I do like running them, but I don't know. I definitely rather play more new content at the moment. Favorite type of chocolate? Man, I like all types of chocolate. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate. Godiva. Oh, that's some good chocolate. Man, I just love chocolate. I guess if I would have to pick one, I do like just plain old milk chocolate. Even though I really do like white chocolate too. You know, just like that ooey gooey center and it just melts all over it. That nice sweet taste. You ever had a Hershey's bar? It's been like 2 years since I've had a Hershey's cookie and cream bar. Oh my gosh, those are really good. Nice and cheap, but really good. What Guild Wars 1 campaign do you like the most, and what was your favorite profession? I didn't play so much of Guild Wars 1, but let me see if I can remember. It's been a few years since I played Guild Wars 1. I really liked my Necro, and I really liked the faction storyline. I didn't get to play too much of Nightfall, even though I heard it was pretty good. But I don't know. I enjoyed a lot of them. I feel like I really enjoyed Factions the most, though. I kind of liked the architecture, even though it was kind of blocky and old when I got to it. But it was really cool to see these like very tall, shaggy, shady buildings, and I don't know. I just like the storyline there, and I guess I just like the Asian vibe of it. You know, like old Western Japanese samurai feel. It was really cool. Do you like fish? I like dolphin. No, seriously, I kind of like red snapper. All right, I went to a Jamaican restaurant way back for my birthday in New York. My uncle took me there, and we had some nice red snapper, and it was glorious. So much that I didn't care about the bones, and I hate bones in my fish. So I just like pick it off, but like the meat was just so good. You're like, Have you ever played D&D Tabletop, and will you, or why not? I've played Tabletop, but I haven't played like D&D and like, you know, Dungeon Master and, you know, Adventurers and stuff like that. I have not done that yet. I said before, there is some meetups here in Georgia, in Atlanta, but I just never got a chance to go to them. I think I got invited by a guy on Twitter. I still haven't took him up on that offer. I probably should to try to play some D&D because, you know, I want to experience that. I want to experience it with a couple bros. And, whoa, I said that like PewDiePie. I want to experience that because I think it will be fun. I watch, you know, Geek and Sundry and their LARP stuff, even though it's a little, I don't know, a little bit on the too much geeky side, but I always like that type of stuff like space. But yeah, I'm totally down. I'm totally down with playing some D&D one day. Maybe probably at a convention. They have these rooms at PAX Prime. They had a couple rooms where people can just walk in and play some D&D. Some of them were very helpful and stuff, but I just never had time to just sit down and play like, you know, a few hours of D&D. Sorry there. So yeah, one day I will. One day. What games are you looking forward to in 2015 other than Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns? Okay, this is probably gonna be broken up. First is Bloodborne, the new Zelda. I don't know if it's being released this year. Kingdom Hearts, don't know if it's being released this year, probably next year. The new Yoshi game for Wii U. Ori and the Blind Forest, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Battlefield Hardline, yeah, right. Hotline Miami 2, oh, I gotta play that game. Definitely. The Witcher 3, even though I haven't played the first two and haven't finished the second one. So much time on my hands, I can play Witcher 2. I don't know why I just said that. I'm cutting that out. Anyways, my battery's dying. Tons of games I want to play. Street Fighter is probably on there somewhere, probably at the end of 2015. There's a new Final Fantasy coming out, Type 0 random Japanese game HD. I don't know if that's a remake or not. I don't know, but I want to check it out to see if, you know, if they can revive the series somehow. Batman Arkham Knight. Sorry, I had to say that one. There's so many games in 2015. Some of them might be horrible. I don't know. Let's brace our butts. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. I had some left over, but I will save them. Don't worry, some from Facebook as well. I will save them for next time, and one of them is a really deep question. Don't worry, I'll get to you. I'll get to you, guy who asked me like 20 billion questions. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and before the battery dies, I will see you later, and stay visual.